Aloha. This is Unity of Kona, a positive path for spiritual living. Unity of Kona bringing the newsletter. Please join us live online celebration services at 10 o'clock Hawaii Standard Time. Broadcast via YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch. Today's prayer. This Sunday we celebrate the remembrance that death has been overcome. There is no death. We resurrect our thinking from beliefs in loss to the knowledge that we are all one. There can never be loss. And as we shift our thinking into the recognition of peace and abundance, await the changing in our mind, we open our eyes to their ever-shining presence, welcoming us to the blissful existence. As we let go of our fear, we say yes to our resurrection experience as we state together, I am free from the tomb of lack and limitation. I am free from the tomb of lack and limitation. I follow Jesus into the light of new awareness and a new consciousness. And so it is. Amen. This week's news. Well, Volunteer of the Month for the month of April is Jeannie Carey. Well, Jeannie, following Spirit, was led to Hawaii and served with her heart during the pandemic. She read the daily word for us and was a church greeter, obtained signatures on the waivers and releases, and she came with an open mind and heart. She accepted Unity of Kona as her spiritual sanctuary and ohana, embracing the church as a new member and supporting her new family with love and truth. While she was here, Jeannie stepped up to be the daily word reader and supported the church in prayer. Through her time on the island was short, she touched us all. So mahalo, and we love you, Jeannie. First Sunday of the month of April is Birthday Sunday. So Unity of Kona wishes the happiest birthday wishes to Julie Ching, Chuck Greenfield, Virginia Holiday, and Vince Mott, among many others who are all celebrating a birthday this month. We wish you an abundance and happiness and health and honor your contributions and warm hearts. Thank you. Happy Easter, everyone. This Sunday is Easter. Join us as we rise and celebrate the resurrection of the Christ mind in all of us. We welcome the awareness of an infinite potential surrounding us at all times, and we celebrate new heights of transformation together. We are again open for live in-person services at Unity of Kona. Now open for these in-person services, so please read up on the COVID-19 guidelines located at the bottom of this newsletter. Looking forward to what we're calling C Week, S-E-E. We are excited to announce there is a virtual spiritual education and enrichment, S-E-E Week, taking place April 5th through the 9th. Our own Reverend Eric will be teaching a course entitled History of New Thought and Unity. Reverend Gio Donner will also be teaching several courses during this week. Attached is the flyer as well as the course list and descriptions. The classes are open to anyone who is interested, for credit or not. Those who have a desire to complete Unity Spiritual Education track or want to become licensed Unity teachers are encouraged to pay for the credit for the courses. And you can email fulcrum8www@gmail.com for more information. The link is added to the newsletter. And for the C credits, Hawaii student contact is Margie Hyatt @gmail.com for credits. Or contact Chris Gaiman at UWSI. Contact her at the CGANNAN@unity.org. And there are other links posted on the newsletter. And for this Sunday's lesson, we'd like to welcome Sophia Falke. Sunday, April 4th, Sophia Falke, topic, Christ in you. What more do you need? Easter is an opportunity to celebrate the wonder of Christ's presence in each one of us. And when we see Christ in each other, we transform the world. Music this Sunday by Dandi Nubea. Remember to join us for the social hour via Zoom immediately after the Sunday service. The links will be added to the comment section of the broadcast. We have upcoming speakers. April 11th, we'll have Matt Jones. Topic, Celebrating Your Brightest Future. Discover how to create an even brighter future through his miraculous story of overcoming cancer when doctors did not think he would live. He has since completed a marathon on every continent. So inspirational speak from Matt Jones coming up April 11th, and music will be Joe Conti. Looking forward to seeing Joe again. And on Sunday, April 18th, Reverend Eric Page. His topic will be Renewing the Mind. What is essential to a meaningful life? In our transformational work, we adopt a new mindset and link with Spirit. Using a steady strength, we forge a positive course of action despite our difficulties and discouragements. Music will be by Neil Barnett. On April 18th, Reverend Eric Page will be speaking, and after service is the Unity of Kona Board of Trustees meeting to immediately follow the service on April 18th. The Zoom link is added to the newsletter. Then we have Sunday, April 25th, Kayla Harvey, our own. Her topic is Stronger United. Maintaining our spiritual strength and perseverance can be difficult sometimes, but we don't have to be strong alone. Not only are we one with Spirit, that is always with us, we are also strengthened. Music will be by Dandi Nueva. So join us March 25th for Kayla Harvey, Stronger United. And yes, we are. For a list of speakers and current events held at the Unity of Kona, please check our Google Calendar. The link is on the newsletter. We have workshops being considered by the Board of Trustees. The Dance of Triangles. As the board is considering this possible church-wide workshop, the course explores the nature of relationship triangles, how they affect our work, and ways to work with them to empower and support healthy spiritual community. This is an ongoing dance in which we are all learners, teachers, attempting to grow in our capacity to understand one another. We cultivate the relationships and build creative communities of transformation. And by the end of the exercise, learners will be able to explain the nature of emotional triangles and how they affect our relationships, analyzing patterns of triangles in our own life and in the lives of the spiritual community, consciously interact with triangles in an empowering manner, so to better work with these triangles. Click on the link here on the newsletter and learn more about Reverend Cynthia and member services. Please let the board know if you're interested in this. Facilitated by Reverend Cynthia Vermillion Foster. Class is 2.5 hours long via the Zoom. Love offerings are appreciated. And to the worldwide ministries. No date has been set yet, as we're looking for interest from the community before we actually schedule this dance of triangles. A spirit group is a small group of people who meet weekly to connect with one another while exploring a spiritual topic or theme. Founded in 2013 by Mendy Auden, a spirit groups program has been used by hundreds of New Thought communities around the world as the way of inspiring deep connections and growing healthily engaging ministries. Other options are available as Unity of Kona, and other folks are welcome to join the group with Unity Church of Hawaii and let know if they're other Unity folks. See unityofhawaii.org spirit groups, and you can click on the link on the newsletter for a list of the groups available on multiple islands. And if more Unity of Kona folks are interested, Reverend Margie Hyatt has also offered to host a second group for us. So there's lots of opportunity for growth through the spirit groups. Send it gmail.com, unityofkona, gmail.com. Put in the subject line spirit groups if you're interested. Please consider becoming a contributor and sharing your time, talents, and treasures with this spiritual community. Even as our services are online, we still welcome volunteers for audio visual team, daily word readers, platform assistants, singers, musicians. So if you have time, talent, treasures, please use the unityofkona gmail.com subject line volunteer. And so we thank you in advance for your willingness to help. Also, we are looking for ways to encourage donations to the Spiritual Center, and we are pleased to make available our beautiful sanctuary for many other uses of meetings, of workshops, classes, etc. And if you are interested in know someone who may be interested, please contact Unity directly at the unityofkona@gmail.com or by phone 808-322-8805. That's not right. 808-322-0885. That believe us. Under the current situation, all necessary guidelines will be followed regarding social distancing and the wearing of masks in the building. Mahalo, the building will be cleaned after each activity. We continue to move forward and would like to invite you to provide us with your feedback. So please feel free to send us an email, unityofkona@gmail.com, subject line feedback, and mahalos for sharing your feelings on that. Please join us for the Unity of Kona in the virtual Zoom fellowship room for fun and fellowship immediately following the Sunday services at church, and the details will appear in the newsletter, and the link will be on the Facebook page. Please call the church, 808-322-0885 for prayer or spiritual support. So leave your message. Reverend Eric or one of our prayer chaplains will return your calls as quickly as possible. Please support your community in so many different ways. And so definitely prayer works in all of our lives, and we are blessed to be here. And I give thanks for my friends. Please support the Unity community with by check or mailing a check to Unity of Kona, P.O. Box 2139, Kailua, Kona 96745. Or if you prefer, put your check in an envelope, address it to Unity of Kona, and slide it under the front door of the sanctuary. Find spiritual resources at unity.org, and please pay all tithes via PayPal or this link, so it's on the newsletter for the link. Unity of Kona's COVID safety policies and procedures need to be followed, and they are listed on the newsletter. As we have questions about all this, I'll go ahead and do the reading of the policies and procedures. The following are the Unity of Kona COVID-19 safety procedures and policies to ensure the safe spiritual engagement for all. All CDC and county guidelines are consulted, and our policies meet or exceed these recommendations and regulations. We are happy to welcome people back to the spiritual center so they can better meet their spiritual needs. However, if you have any personal or family health concerns, have other concerns about returning, or simply feel unsafe attending in person, we recommend that you do not come and, if possible, attend services online instead. We will continue to broadcast the services online for the foreseeable future. In order to attend the Sunday services or any other event held by the Unity of Kona, participants must follow the procedures that are now laid out below. To enter the sanctuary, participate in the events of service at Unity of Kona, attendees agree to sanitize their hands prior to entering the sanctuary. Hand sanitizer will be provided. However, congregants may bring their own if they wish. Wear face masks and cover both nose and mouth at all times. A face shield is not suitable for a face mask. Masks will be made available for those who might need one. Fill out the health and liability waiver form prior to entering. Have your temperature taken and ensure that you do not have a fever. Greeters will assist by using a touchless thermometer to check the attendee's temperature prior to entering. Guests are allowed to bring their own thermometers and take their temperatures in front of the greeter as an alternative if they prefer. Listen to and comply with all designated safety leaders and reminded of safety procedures. Congregants are being asked to socially distance and socialize outside the sanctuary prior and to and after the service. The environment has been set up for safety by ensuring the space is professionally cleaned each week prior to service, spacing the chairs 6 feet apart from other congregants so they're not if they're not with their direct family. A maximum number of attendees will be established based on the number of safely spaced chairs. Greeters, performers, board members are designated safety leaders. Concerned congregants are directed to address the safety concern observed by others or otherwise to a designated safety leader who will address these issues. The air filter and the air conditioning at the church is new and will be changed every 3 to 4 months to ensure they remain clean. Posting policies outside the church and the sanctuary for all to see. A brief safety announcement will be read prior to the start of service. Please keep in mind that for now, service entry is first come, first served basis. In the spirit of love and equality, no priority will be given to members over non-members or the general public. These policies and procedures will remain in effect until stated otherwise. They will continue to be assessed and adapted if needed. A copy of these guidelines can be downloaded on the link here. Mahalo for listening. The newsletter for April. So thank you, and we'll see you at church. Aloha. Ahui ho.